What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a Multiversus news video where we got some potential good news again and some potential, well, really bad news, like major bad news. We'll get to that in a second, but we will start with the good news here. So we are starting off with a tweet from Andrew Marmo over on Twitter. And this person, as you can see, is a video game news reporter. They've been featured on VGC News, which is a pretty big gaming news outlet. So, you know, this person seems pretty legit. And what they tweeted out here was that Warner Bros. Trademarked Big Chungus for the use of a video game. What video game of Warner Brothers has recently come out that uses Looney Tunes type Multiversus, you say? Okay, so let's not jump to conclusion, but let's kind of hop to conclusion here a little bit. So, Big Chungus in Multiversus, I think, is at some point is going to happen. Whether this trademark means anything for Multiversus, that's left to speculation. But if they're putting up this trademark for the use of a video game, well, I mean, I think maybe the pieces are kind of falling in place here. But what if I were to tell you that Big Chungus is actually already a part of a game, right? Specifically a mobile game, I believe. Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. Big Chungus is actually a part of this game. So why would they need to file a trademark for the use of Big Chungus in a video game, right? Why would they need to file that? Well, take a look at the file date here of this trademark. August 26th, 2022. This is just a couple days ago, so this isn't for something that's already happened. This is for something that they probably have planned coming up. So could we be seeing Big Chungus make an appearance in Multiverses, whether as his own solo character? I doubt it. Maybe a taunt, maybe a costume for Multiverses. I don't know, but in some form, could we be seeing this happen? Big Chungus Multiverses, I think it's only a matter of time before it does, but there are some signs here that seem to kind of line up here. Oh, one more fun fact, just because. I was looking at the World of Mayhem game, and one of Big Chungus's skills in the game, look at this. Second one from the bottom. Look at what it's called. Chungus Among Us. Are you kidding me? They actually called it, oh my, are you serious? I can see Multiverses hopping right on that and getting that out there right away. If somehow he was his own character, I don't know how, but I just can't believe they did that. I just had to throw this in for the video because I thought that was absolutely amazing. And now for the bad news. So let's just go through this. So there's an article posted just a couple days ago, and the article was titled, Warner Brothers Gaming Division is on a well-timed hot streak, which was true, and there's a big article about it. There's some it's a pretty decent read. I enjoyed it, but what's the bad news then if the gaming division is on a hot streak, right? Well, here's a little snippet where it says, WB Games' run of 2022 hits began with April's Lego Star Wars. Basically, that has outsold everything besides Elden Ring, because nothing can beat Elden Ring. But then came July's externally developed Multiverses, that month's best-selling game in the US. Can we just take a second to think about that? Multiversus, a free-to-play game, was the best-selling game in the US. That comes all from those Founders Packs. That's absolutely nutty, dude. I can't believe that. But it also finishes off by saying that the game has recently surpassed the 20 million player mark. All right, well, that sounds like a whole bunch of really good news. Where's the bad news? Well, unfortunately, it's coming up right about now. So, in another little snippet from this article, Haddad, I think that's Haddad. I don't know how to pronounce the dude. H, we'll call him H. H frames the free-to-play Multiverses as proof of the division's potential with long-lasting games that are run as services. With plans for a continuously expanding roster, it could be another crossover and that's where it gets a little weird. It could be another crossover-filled Fortnite. Though H said his team, and this is the important part, quote, attention and focus, end quote, for roster growth will be on the WB Discovery's existing intellectual property. What does that mean? Well, third-party characters? Sorry, not this time. I mean, like, third-party could still happen, but he does say, right there, attention and focus for roster growth will be on existing IPs. Like, what does that mean for, like, characters like, God, Godzilla, for example. Godzilla is not owned by WB. Like, what's going on with that? Like, does Godzilla even have a chance? I know there was some possible rumblings of Godzilla for like, is that just dropped? Is that never, did the ball never get rolling on that? Like, what's going on with that? Like, any third-party character, Sonic was another one that comes to Goku. There's so many that pop up, but does it mean like this, like they're never gonna happen? I wouldn't say they're never gonna happen, but it's not looking good. It's kind of like, all right, anything that will be worked on for future character development is only going to be WBD's IPs, unfortunately, unless they already had an existing. Maybe that's where Godzilla might fall in if those rumors turn out to be true. If there is already an existing deal in place and the team was going to work on it, Player First Games is going to work on it, well then, all right, cool, sure, we'll go with that. But if there's no deals in place, don't expect third-party characters. I know it's a big deal. I know a lot of people have been, especially the crew that has come over from Smash Bros. And we got spoiled with third parties, so our immediate thoughts go to, hey, we just want third-party characters in Multiverses. Like, no, they do need to build up the game with first-party characters first and foremost. Have third parties maybe sprinkled throughout the game, have them actually be special, but I don't know. This little article does not sound too enlightening. Doesn't sound too great for third parties. Either way, I'll leave the link to the rest of the article down in the description if you guys want to go read it. But I kind of went over the important stuff for Multiverses. So yeah, let me know two things. If Big Chungus gets in the game, would you want him as his own character? How would you want Big Chungus to be portrayed in Multiverses? And then, are you sad about this third-party news? I'm kind of bummed. There's a couple. I wasn't expecting many, but there were a couple that I was really hoping for third-party characters. But I might put them way on like the farthest back burner that I have on the stove. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Either way, that is going to be it for the good news. Well, potentially good news, depending on how you view Big Chungus, and the major bad news. Again, it's worded as kind of bad news for third-party characters at least, but that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.